Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton are undoubtedly two of the most iconic stars in the history of cinema. Their footprints have left stamps in Hollywood that can still be felt today. For example, look at this clip in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 from 2014. This clip is a direct homage to a Keaton gag from his 1922 film Cops. Now, this bit in Spider-Man may be humorous, but the film itself isn't a comedy, just showing the length to which their influences reach. They were each two of the biggest players in the slapstick comedy films of the early to mid-20th century. Both of them came from a background in vaudeville, like many slapstick comedians of the time. Because of this background and performance, their movies and shorts were very physical, and they did their own stunts, sometimes at a cost. Pretty cool stunt, right? Yeah, Keaton just broke his neck and continued the scene. If that isn't dedication to his craft, then I don't know what is. Keaton and Chaplin were both innovative, practical, and honestly brave when doing all these stunts. They both wanted to satisfy their audiences and were willing to put themselves in danger to do so, to an extent at least. All of their set pieces were planned out carefully in advance. If there was a dangerous thing they didn't want to do, they wouldn't get a stuntman to do it, they would figure out a way to make it safer, usually through practical or technological tricks. Take a look at this clip from modern times. Well, Chaplin wasn't actually at risk there. This is how they did it. As stunt doubles and special effects have become more common practices in filmmaking, this dedication to the craft for major stars has been lost over the years. I think there are two actors who embody similar habits to Keaton and Chaplin, but they're not comedians, they're action stars. I'm talking about Jackie Chan and Tom Cruise.
I'll show you how hard it is!
This is Jackie Chan in his breakout role in Drunken Master from 1978. This film is one of the earliest examples of an action comedy martial arts film. Jackie Chan is known worldwide for his martial arts movies that often employ many comedic elements. Just like the silent comedy stars before him, Jackie Chan also does his own stunts and even has some homages to the greats. Tom Cruise, on the other hand, doesn't exemplify the style of Chaplin and Keaton in the same way as Jackie Chan does. While Jackie Chan has the same dedication to stunts and physicality and is influenced by their style of comedy, Cruise shares that dedication to stunts but is similar to them in the way that he chooses his projects. While he may not direct, produce, write, and star in all of his films like Keaton and Chaplin do, he does produce and star in them, and he is very selective in what projects he chooses. Remember that clip of Keaton breaking his neck and continuing the scene? Well, a similar thing happened with Cruise recently with his newest installment in the Mission Impossible franchise, Fallout. In that clip, Tom Cruise actually broke his ankle but continues to get up and run because he knew if they didn't complete the shot they would have to do it again later once he was healed. Tom Cruise has become known for his crazy stunts and is undoubtedly inspired by the old masters like Keaton and Chaplin. He even mentioned them in one of his interviews.
You know, I'll go all the way back to Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin,
Really?
You know, Lloyd, all of that whole time. I just love movies.
Cruise is very dedicated to entertaining his audiences while keeping everything as real as possible. Cruise has done many dangerous stunts, including climbing a mountain for Mission Impossible 2. Another thing he did that showed his dedication to stunt work was learning to pilot a helicopter himself for the climax in Mission Impossible Fallout. While the silent comedy films of years past may be gone, the legacy of stars like Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton still live on today through stars like Jackie Chan and Tom Cruise, who are dedicated to making quality films that entertain their viewers.